So I'm going to give you guys a look at panniers that I decided to go with. And these come just ready to go on the GSA, the Adventure bike. And you can see them back there. I'll give you a close-up shot. I'm here at camp, the creek, the fire ready for the night, and Kermit chair over there ready to go. The Nemo 2 set up. The boots there. There's my top case over there. Now it is a BMW top case that I purchased when I purchased the bike. So I've never seen these other than maybe one video that was out on YouTube, so I had no idea what they were like. But I gotta tell you, this is the first trip with them. I mean, it's gonna take some time, but they seem to be built really, really well. And so far, I say this is a good product. Now, only time will tell, right? I'll give you a walk around and show them to you, and you guys can kind of get an idea of what you think of them. And good price on them. Good price on them. $5.99, and you don't have to buy the rack for this bike, the Adventure. They just mount right on the rack. If you have to buy the rack, I think the rack ranges somewhere like $150, maybe $170, something like that. Anyway, just to give you guys an idea of where I've been with panniers in my past bikes. First bike, KLR, I had some Wolfman bags. They were soft luggage. My second bike, which was Suzuki V-Strom 1000, and I had some really nice bags on it. They were actually the Zega Pros. They actually remind me a lot of these in the functionality, the way they work. I loved those bags. They were great. I would definitely recommend those. Then on my Yamaha Super Tenere, I had some black Tour Tech. They worked fine. You know, they served their purpose well. And then of course on my last 2013 just GS1200, I had the stock bags that come with those that open and kind of flop down. You know, they are you know, they're okay, but a little harder to get in and out of. Can't get as much in them, anything like that.
Alright, so on to the review. These are the Brooks Autosports panniers, and you know, they were very easy to work with and a very pleasant experience getting them ordered and shipped to the house. You can see how they arrive here in a couple of boxes. They're packed very well and very protected. As you can see, I'll unwrap them here and kind of show you the boxes. No dents, no dings, no scratches. They include 3 keys with the set, which is very good. In other words, you've got 3 keys for 4 locks, all keyed the same. Inside the other pannier, they've got some reflective strips that, if you would like, you can add to the box. Straight from their website, let me just read some data they've got here. The pannier system left and right bags for the R1200 GS 2013 through 2016 Adventure. That includes locks and mounts for $599. That's 2 millimeters thick aluminum wall on these panniers, 3 millimeter thick aluminum for bottom, professional hinge for motorcycle case made of stainless steel. They have a claim here of waterproof, dustproof, and extremely tough. Also saying the heavy-duty protective corners and bottom edges are bolted on, easily replaced. You can see the lock here on the one side. That works very well. Also handy to be able to take the top completely off or open it up, either way that you choose. Here you can see the puck system on the inside, the little white nut. You just loosen it first, then you loosen the large gray puck, both of those, and then you just lift the box off of the racks. Of course, on this particular bike, the panniers go straight on the racks that come with the Adventure bike. You don't need to purchase extra racks, which is great if you own an Adventure. So worked well for me, but you may have to purchase a rack for your bike. You can go to their website and find all the information about that. I think they range somewhere around $150 to $170, something like that, for the rack system. The large pannier is 41 liters and the other is 37 liters. They say and claim they have a high impact trim covers, protect the edges and corners of the luggage. And easy installation, obviously for me. Yep, very easy installation. But here's inside the large one. You can see, remind me so much of the Zega Pros that I had. Again, you can just see my motorcycle cover there that's lying in the bottom, how much room is left. Tons of room. You can see the sealing that was used here around the edges. And of course, guys, only time's going to tell just how waterproof or not waterproof it may be. The gasket on the top and the bottom is made identical to the top case on the BMW top box. So whether it's the exact same material, I can't tell visibly to the eye, but here's the back side of the large case. You can see the steel piece there that wraps around your rack, and there's one on the other side too. The bottom pucks just sit down over the rack, and you push in and tighten them up, and they're on there. They're on there very, very sturdy. Here's some more shots of the corner protective pieces that seem to be made very well. They're obviously, they claim they're made to be replaced depending on how rough or rugged you are going to be with the cases. Here's a better look at the locks and how they're made. The tie downs here I find to really enjoy so far because I love the depth of them and being able to get my rock straps through there without any problem. Some of the boxes I've had, they're just so close to the top case that you can't get many of the straps through there. You can see the rivets here, and the seal along the gasket is good. Here's the back corner protective piece. Then along the bottom, and of course the back side. Now moving over to the other side, here's the back part of the box. You can see the two bottom pucks there that just sit down over the rack. You set those down over first, and then you push the top in, and you can see how those pucks and the little metal bars there, when you tighten up from the inside, just pull against and hold very well. Here's the weld on the back. I don't know how difficult aluminum is to weld, but that gives you an idea of that there. And you know what, guys, believe it or not, even in the smaller pannier, there is a lot of room, very usable space that you might be shocked when you look at one side and then you look at the other and you think, well, obviously I can get more in one than the other. But there's a view from the back of them. We're going to see how things go, and wow, I'm looking forward to using them, finding out how they do in the rain, getting wet, and the durability of them. I took the big one off later on this afternoon and set it at my feet right by the fire and just put my feet up on it, which is one of the things I love to do. One of the things handy with these, take them off and use them multi-purpose, sit on them, whatever you need to do. Here's a little more detail looking at the tie downs. And so that's it, the Brooks Autosports panniers. Thanks for watching, guys and gals.
So we're going to do the bonus water test here and see how these do just with the water hose. I'll be updating, of course, you know, while on the road, and there's no way to really replicate exactly water coming up from underneath and everything, but this should give us an idea of if the boxes are waterproof. So here we go. Okay, here's the boxes before we put some water on them. You can see completely dry. Completely dry. Okay, so we're going to start with just a little bit and then take a peek inside. So you might think it's not a little bit, but all right, so let's take a look inside now, see what we got. That excess water off the top. Try to see what we got here. We got one drop from where I opened the case, right there. That's just where I was opening the lid up. Everything else looks good. Let's take a look over here. It's hard not to get a drop inside. You can see it running off there. I'll tell you if it does. Nothing here. No water. No water. Good job. All right, so let's put a little more pressure on this thing, see what happens. Get this seal to break down. Or this is the front of the cases as you will be going down the road. You're not going to be hitting water this heavy, obviously. It's going to be more like this, right? But if you're in a campground or somewhere and it's raining, it's going to be coming down on your boxes like this all night long, which they should be fine. I would think that they would have a failure this way before any other way, facing the water that's going to be hitting them. Get those seals real good. This ought to tell us, guys. I don't know. We're going to see. All right. I gotta watch and make sure nothing drops in. Yep, there was a drop, fell in from the side, another one from the side. I should have probably dried the top off first. But as far as the seals, nothing. What you see there is what's dropped off the lid when I opened it up, guys. How about that? Nothing here. Like what I see there. Again, let me dry that one off. Get this one off before we open it up. Alright, let's see what we got. Don't see anything yet. Nothing. This box is completely dry, guys. So there's your water test. Pretty heavy pressure on the boxes, and they held up good. The gaskets, all the seams, even around the nuts and bolts and the puck. So there you go. You can't beat that. That's I didn't know the answer to that question, and so that's really good to know, especially since I'm the one who bought them. But if that helps you in your decision, there's a little bonus footage on just how waterproof they are. I'll keep updating. If I have a failure, I'll let you know, guys. See ya.